But let's look at another, because I know, again, if the other side sends you a contract that says the parties shall behave towards each other in good faith, there are lawyers who will say, we need to delete this clause. It's unenforceable, it creates uncertainty, all the rest of it. Now sometimes we'll say, well, why? I don't have a problem promising to have good faith. Of course I'm going to be having good faith.
So the
but there are lawyers, and I know that there have been NEC contracts where I know lawyers have advised delete clause 10.1.
Can I just be controversial for a minute and suggest that that sort of clause doesn't necessarily accurately describe behaviour between employers and contractors in this country?
And in a way, when I came across it, I said actually it was quite honest, because in this case the employer was never going to behave in good faith. So in a way it was quite honest, saying, just to be clear, I'm not going to behave in good faith. And as to your point, maybe that is a more honest declaration. But you know, normal business situation, if you ask the parties, do you have a problem in promising to act in good faith? I'll be surprised if one party says that's completely unacceptable.
I'll give this example that I had now recently is it's a measured term contract, is an approximate value of work of £10 million, but no guarantee of work. Mobilised to site, rent site offices close to it, we're ready to go. First year goes well, it's a 4-year contract, so 10 million per year. First year, 10 million, about 9. Second year, the local authority closes the tap. No orders come through. No guarantee of work, no claim for any lesser work than the approximate value. But you've got this good faith clause in here hanging.
Okay.
Now what? Because you're sitting in a situation where the employer knows that not giving us the £10 million work per year is going to adversely affect our ability to deliver this contract, because we have all these costs. But why aren't they giving us the orders?
Why do you think they did it? Do you think they did it to kind of backload the costs so that they'd get a loss leader in year one, or what would their motivation be? Surely
They might have found out. I'll give you 2 examples from case law. There's the M&S case, where M&S, and I think it was Bird, Bird were a very long-term supplier, long-term relationship. M&S said, we're going to give you all this contract. Bird invested in massive factories so they could deliver, and then M&S effectively terminated and said, we're not actually going to order all that.
Actually, we don't have, yeah.
That was
no guarantee of work.
That's
no
what happened, said, we didn't sign anything. And Bird sued them. And I think it was more based on estoppel, but good faith played a part in that, and the court rejected it.
Yeah.
And bit harsh, but say, look, M&S very clearly always made its on a full commitment. And in a way, it almost becomes a moral decision. Yeah. The other example, actually, is an Australian case. Vodafone had, I think, one of those agreements where we can order as much business. It could be nothing or it could be a lot. And they just gave nothing. And again, one of the parties said, look, when you have this kind of contract, you have to give us some orders.
You have some expectation.
You just can't give, my right. There's nothing that says how many, so I can give you nothing for 5 years. And I think there was an Australian case, and I can't quite remember if it was breach or not. But you see, that's why it's so important to actually have specific scenarios.